Hi, I'm Dr. David Bernstein, Director of the Advanced Wellness Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And a number of my clientele have asked me what to do regarding this coronavirus. So I prepared the short video for you, and I'm hoping this will help you answer some of your questions and give you some knowledge here, because knowledge is power. And this virus, the coronavirus, is also known as the COVID-19 virus, also known as the novel coronavirus, and it's also known as the Wuhan flu virus, and I'm sure they'll come up with some other names over the next month or two. And there's a lot of misinformation regarding this virus, especially how it originated. A lot of the media will tell you that it originated in this seafood market because the people were eating bat wing soup and snakes, but the Chinese people have been eating that for centuries. I don't believe that's the fact at all. But it just so happens that the only level 4 bioweapons lab in all of China is located in Wuhan. So I believe that there was a leak from that laboratory into the public, because they've studied the food, they've seen no traces of viruses in the food they served there. So it had to come from a leak from that laboratory, which is right in that area there. And from there it spread throughout the rest of the world. And just to keep you more at ease, as far as if you do get it, mild to moderate cases last about a week or two, and severe cases can take up to 6 weeks. And my question is, why are there so many deaths in Italy compared to the rest of the countries, especially in Europe? Well, Italy has the oldest population in all of Europe. And the average age of the people who died from the virus in Italy was 81 years of age. And the elderly are much more susceptible than young people. If you think about it, elderly people have more health conditions like heart disease and kidney failure and other problems that they're dealing with, high blood pressures, and their immune systems are going to be more susceptible. They won't be as strong as a young person, so they're going to be a sitting target for this virus. So it's important to keep your immune system strong. And in the nursing homes, they're putting on drugs and that just suppress them and keep them from being active, and just to quiet their system down, and they're not getting the right foods that they need to boost their immune system up, so they're not getting the necessary nutrients to build up their immune system, so they're sitting ducks. So if you have relatives or friends who are in a nursing home, be sure you talk to somebody there so they get proper nutrition, proper nutritional supplements, which we'll be talking about in just a moment, to get their immune system boosted up so they're not so susceptible to this disease. Microbial outbreaks are nothing new. We see it started in 2003 with SARS, and then 2005 we had the bird flu, and 2009 the swine flu, and then we had the Ebola breakout in 2014, and the measles outbreak in Disneyland in 2015. In 2016 down here we had the Zika virus, and now the coronavirus. But we've weathered all these storms, so don't freak out over this. And so what are the symptoms of this coronavirus? Well, there's fever, there's fatigue, there's sore throat, shortness of breath, and a dry cough are the most common ones. And the more severe cases, it can develop into pneumonia and other respiratory infections and even kidney failure. So what do you do around your home to keep the environment clean? I would recommend white vinegar. I think that'll do a great job of killing off viruses and bacteria. And some sources will tell you to use more toxic substances that are chemicals like Lysol and bleach, but I think that the side effects and the toxic effects from those chemicals will suppress your immune system more than just about anything else. So I recommend the white distilled vinegar, which is a very effective way of doing it. It's more natural, and if you don't care for the smell, well, it disappears in a few minutes anyway. You can wipe your counters, your doorknobs, and all these things. And be sure to wash your hands regularly. I know it's hard to get the hand wash things with the alcohol in it, but alcohol is not the best thing either. But if you don't have access to the vinegar, you can use alcohol on your counters and things like that. But keep your hands clean, and if you have to cough or sneeze, use the vampire cough, where you sneeze into your elbow or cough into your elbow like that. So rather than sneezing or coughing into your hand and you touch someone or touch a surface, that you can spread that virus. So I recommend that you do that, and keep your place a lot cleaner, and you won't be spreading it so much. Just give you a few stats before we move on. There's 156,000 cases to date. Here it is, March 15th in 2020, and there's 5,800 deaths. So it's not as if it's more widespread than the basic flu, which is not. By the way, we have like 1 million cases a year of the basic flu. And they say that up to 30,000 people die each year from that basic flu. So the key is just use some common sense. Also eat healthy, watch the foods that you eat. Sugar suppresses your immune system dramatically, so stay away from sweets and sugar. Have fresh fruits, especially berries, are going to be better than some of the sweet fruits, but that plus are high in antioxidants. Your digestive tract is where 70%, actually as much as 80% of your immune system is in your digestive tract. So it's important that you eat right. It's important that you take probiotics that are of good quality. And any supplements that you take have got to be top quality, because if you're wasting your time getting the cheapo brands, it's not going to do anything for you. And I've checked out these brands for many years, and I found the best quality. So I highly recommend top quality vitamin C. If you can handle it, if your stomach's not that sensitive, take at least 6,000 milligrams per day, and about 75 milligrams of zinc is important. Also, boosting up your natural killer cells. We have products that do that extremely well, because they're the bad boys that fight off infections, especially viruses. And also, we have a special kind of silver that's manufactured a certain way, so the particles are really small, so they get absorbed real well into your cells, and they also kill off the viruses. And this product that we use was especially effective in fighting off the Ebola virus several years ago. And so get plenty of rest. Don't stress out, because that'll suppress your immune system as well, because it drags down your adrenal glands. And drink lots of water. And most of all, don't fear, because fear will destroy you more than anything. And there's going to be a lot of fear mongering going on in the media. So don't worry. Be strong. God is with you. Thanks for watching.